Hi there, today is day 21 of 30 of Quick Quilting Tips. I'm Leanne Parsons, I'm a quilt pattern designer, and every day for 30 days I am choosing a tip out of this bowl to share with you. So let's choose today's tip. Today's tip is actually a question. It says, how small is too small a scrap for you to keep? So this is one where there really is no wrong answer. It's just a question of what you will actually use. So as quilters, we tend to not want to get rid of any fabric. We want to use all of the fabric because, well, we paid for it and we're thrifty and we don't want anything to go to waste, which means that we sometimes hold on to stuff we're never actually going to use because we feel like we should keep it because we can't throw it out. So you need to be honest with yourself about what size is really too small. You won't ever bother to actually sew it into anything. So for me, I keep anything that is 1 inch square or larger, which I know a lot of people will say that's really crazy, and they're probably right, but I really do enjoy piecing with little tiny pieces sometimes, and so I keep them all. For some people, 2.5 inch square is as small as they will keep, and anything smaller than that, they give themselves permission to throw out. So that is perfectly fine. I have also heard of at least one quilter who doesn't keep anything smaller than a 5 inch square, which, well, that kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but it's got to work for you. And so if that's your limit, then maybe find a quilter who would take all of your smaller scraps, or you could just throw them out. So this is a way to try to keep down the clutter and also just keep away from feeling the guilt if you're not using those small pieces, because if you're never going to sew with it, what's the point in keeping it? So either find another quilter who will take your scraps that are too small for you to use if they're maybe on the larger side, and if they're not, just throw them out and clear out some space in your sewing room. So I hope that you are enjoying this series of tips and that you will consider what is too small a scrap for you to keep. I am building a spreadsheet. Each day I add the link to that day's video and any extra resources that go along with it. Today I'll add a few of my scrap quilts with those really small pieces so you can see what I do with them. And if you would like to get access to that spreadsheet, then comment the word links if you're seeing this on Instagram. And if you're seeing it on YouTube or Facebook, then the link to access that will be in the video caption or the description. That's your tip for today. Bye-bye.